My beloved child, I see every detail of your life, even the parts you think are too small to matter. I know the desires of your heart, the prayers you've whispered in the quiet moments, and the hopes that sometimes feel so far out of reach. Let me assure you of this, I have miracles waiting for you. These aren't distant dreams or wishes that may or may not come true. No, these are promises that I have specifically crafted for you, meant to unfold in ways that will fill your life with wonder. You may wonder what these miracles look like, but rest in the truth that I know exactly what you need. The miracle I have for you might not always be what you expect, but it will always be what is best for you. Trust in my plan, for it is a plan full of love, grace, and purpose. My miracles are not limited by what you can see or imagine, they go far beyond that. I am the God of the impossible, the one who makes paths where there seem to be none. Remember the times in the Bible when I worked wonders. I parted the Red Sea, fed thousands with just a few loaves and fish, and raised the dead. These miracles are not just stories of the past, they are reminders of what I can do in your life today. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I am still in the miracle-working business, and your life is a canvas upon which I will paint my miracles. Right now, you may be facing challenges or feel like you're in a place where miracles are nowhere to be found. But let me tell you this, your breakthrough is coming. Just as the dawn follows the darkest night, my miracle is on its way to you. You do not need to figure out how it will happen, that is my job. Your task is to remain open, trusting that I am working behind the scenes, preparing everything for the right moment. If you believe that God is preparing a miracle for you, type I trust God's miracles. You see, my child, the timing of my miracles is perfect. You may have been waiting, wondering when things will change, but know that I am never late. I am always right on time. Sometimes the wait is a part of the miracle itself, shaping you and preparing you to receive the fullness of what I have in store. During the waiting, I am building your faith, your strength, and your ability to see my hand at work even when it feels quiet. Timing is everything, my precious one. You may have a timeline in your mind for when things should happen, but I see the whole picture. While you're focused on one part of your journey, I see the beginning, middle, and end. I know the exact moment when your miracle needs to appear, and it will be at just the right time, not a second too soon, not a second too late. My child, I understand that waiting can be hard. You may be looking at others and wondering why their miracles seem to come faster. But remember, I am working in your life in a way that is unique to you. I have not forgotten you, and I am never ignoring your prayers. Every prayer you have prayed, every tear you have shed, I have seen it all, and I am weaving it into something beautiful that will glorify me and bring you joy. There are moments in your life when it might feel like nothing is happening, but I want to assure you that I am always at work. Even when the ground seems dry, I am watering seeds deep beneath the surface, and they will bloom at the perfect moment. Sometimes the best things take time, but when they happen, the wait will make the miracle even sweeter. If you trust in God's perfect timing, type I trust God's timing. I also want you to know that delays are not denials. What feels like a setback might be a setup for something far greater than you can imagine. Trust in my process, even when it doesn't make sense. Know that I am aligning every detail, positioning the right people, and opening the right doors for you. When it is time, your miracle will arrive, and nothing will be able to stop it. Sometimes, my child, I delight in surprising you. My miracles often come in unexpected ways, far beyond what you could predict or plan. I love to work in ways that remind you that I am in control and that my ways are higher than your ways. I want you to keep your heart open to the surprises I have in store for you because they will often come when you least expect them. Think back to the times when I have moved in your life before. Weren't there moments where I showed up in ways you didn't see coming? That is how I work. I love to bless you when you're not expecting it. I love to remind you that I am greater than your plans, and I know exactly how to bring the best out of every situation. So, as you walk through life, keep your eyes open for my hand in every circumstance, because I am always working for your good. If you believe God is about to surprise you with a miracle, type God's wonders are coming. You may be looking at your situation right now and feeling uncertain, but trust me when I say that nothing is impossible for me. Where you see a closed door, I see an opportunity for something better. Where you see an obstacle, I see a way through. I am the God of the impossible, and I love to turn what seems hopeless into a beautiful testimony of my power. Let go of the need to control every detail and watch how I move in ways you couldn't have planned. I am your provider, your healer, your protector, and I have miracles lined up for you that will leave you in awe of my goodness. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just trust in me, and you will see wonders unfold before your eyes. My child, I want you to know that I am with you always. You are never alone. Every moment of every day, I am right there beside you, guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for the great things I have planned. You may not always feel my presence, but I am closer than you think. I am involved in every detail of your life, and nothing happens without my knowledge. I am not a distant God who watches from afar. I am right here, walking beside you, and my love for you is active and alive. When you call out to me, I hear you. When you are in need, I am already at work, moving things in your favor. Trust that my presence is not just a feeling, it is a reality. I am your ever-present help in times of trouble and in times of peace. If you feel God's presence in your life, type God is with me. Every prayer you pray is heard. Every worry you have is known. I am not just watching over you, I am walking with you. I am your guide and your shepherd, leading you beside still waters and restoring your soul. Even in the moments of silence, I am working. Even in the waiting, I am preparing a way. Let my presence bring you peace. Let it remind you that you are never facing your challenges alone. I am here, and I am working all things for your good. My presence is your protection, and as long as you stay close to me, nothing can harm you. When you walk in the knowledge of my presence, you walk in peace, knowing that the God of the universe is right by your side. My child, your faith is powerful. It is the key that unlocks the door to the miracles I have for you. When you trust in me, even when circumstances seem difficult, you open the door for my blessings to flow into your life. Faith is not just believing when things are easy, it is believing when everything seems to be going wrong. Faith is your foundation, and when you stand firm in it, you are unshakable. No matter what storms come your way, your faith in me will carry you through. When you doubt, remember all the times I have been faithful before. Hasn't my love carried you through every season? I have never left you, and I never will. Faith reminds you that what I have done before, I can do again. If you believe that faith unlocks God's blessings, type my faith is strong. Hold on to faith even in the tough times. That is when it shines the brightest. Faith is not about seeing with your eyes, it is about trusting in your heart that I am working even when you can't see it. I am always at work, and your faith in me pleases me. Every time you choose faith over fear, you open the door for me to move in your life. Let your faith grow with each step you take. As you trust me more, you will see my hand at work more clearly. You don't have to have perfect faith, just a little faith can move mountains. When you stand on the foundation of faith, miracles happen, and nothing is impossible. My beloved child, I know that sometimes the trials you face feel overwhelming. The weight of your challenges may make you question whether I am still with you, but I want you to know this: your trials are not in vain. Every struggle you go through is shaping you into the person I have designed you to be. I am using these difficult times to transform you and prepare you for the miracles I have in store. You see, I work through all things, both the good and the bad. Just as a diamond is formed under intense pressure, your faith and character are being refined through the challenges you face. Do not be discouraged by the struggles, for they are not the end of your story. In fact, they are the very path to the breakthroughs and blessings that are coming your way. Trust that I am using your trials to bring about a greater purpose. I understand that it can be hard to see beyond the pain and difficulty. But let me assure you that there is a victory on the other side of every battle. I have already prepared a way out for you, and when you come through this season, you will look back and see how I was with you every step of the way. Your faith is being strengthened, and your heart is being prepared to receive the fullness of what I have planned for you. If you believe that God is using your trials for a greater purpose, type "God is transforming me through my trials." When you walk through fire, you will not be burned. When you pass through the waters, they will not overwhelm you. I am your protector, your guide, and your deliverer. The storms of life may rage, but I am the calm within the storm. I am holding you in the palm of my hand, and I will not let you fall. Keep your eyes on me, and trust that even in the hardest moments, I am working for your good. Let go of fear, my child. Do not let the size of your problems make you forget the size of your God. I am bigger than any challenge you face, and I will carry you through to the other side. Your story is not over, and the trials you face today will become the testimonies of tomorrow. Hold on to me, and watch as I turn your struggles into stepping stones for the miraculous. I see your pain, my precious one. Whether it is physical, emotional, or spiritual, I know the areas of your life that are broken and in need of healing. And here is my promise to you: I am the God who heals. My power to heal is not just for ancient times, it is for you, here and now. I am the same God who healed the blind, raised the dead, and restored broken lives, and I am still doing those things today. You may have wounds that run deep, scars that no one else can see. But I see them. I know the hurts that you carry, and I want to heal them. Let me into those broken places. I can restore what has been lost, mend what has been shattered, and bring you back to a place of wholeness. My healing is not just about physical ailments, it's about the healing of your heart, mind, and soul. If you believe that God can heal you, type "God is my healer." There is no wound too deep for me to heal. There is no past too painful for me to restore. I can take even the most broken parts of your life and make them beautiful again. I am the God of restoration, and I will return to you what the enemy has tried to steal. You do not have to carry the weight of your past or your pain any longer. Bring it to me, and I will lift it off your shoulders. The process of healing may not always be instant, but trust that it is happening. Sometimes healing is a journey, but I am walking that journey with you. Each day, as you surrender your pain to me, I will bring you closer to full restoration. You are not broken beyond repair. My love is greater than any hurt, and my power is greater than any illness or pain. My beloved child, I want you to know that miracles are not just grand, once-in-a-lifetime events. I am constantly working miracles in your everyday life. You don't have to wait for a massive moment to experience my power. Every day, I am pouring out blessings and working behind the scenes to bring good into your life. Take a moment to reflect on the small things that you often overlook. Did you wake up with breath in your lungs today? That is a miracle. Did you have food to eat or a roof over your head? That is a miracle. I am the provider of all good things, and my hand is in every detail of your life. I care about the little things as much as the big things. If you see God's miracles in your everyday life, type God's blessings are everywhere. Sometimes you may miss the miracles because you're focused on what's not going right. But I encourage you to open your eyes to the goodness that surrounds you. I am always at work, even when you don't notice it. The people you meet, the doors that open, the opportunities that come your way, these are all signs of my love and provision for you. I want you to live with an attitude of gratitude, recognizing that I am present in every moment. When you start to see life through the lens of my miracles, you will realize that you are surrounded by blessings. You are never without my favor. Each day is an opportunity to see my hand at work and to be thankful for all that I provide. My child, I want you to live with your heart wide open, full of expectation. I have so much in store for you. When you walk with faith, expecting good things from me, you align your heart with the blessings I have prepared. This is not about demanding things from me, but about living in trust and hope, knowing that I am a God who delights in blessing His children. When you expect my goodness, you are not setting yourself up for disappointment, you are living in the truth of who I am. I am a good father, and I love to give good gifts to my children. Do not let fear or doubt cloud your heart. I want you to wake up each day with the belief that something wonderful could happen, that today could be the day of breakthrough, healing, or blessing. If you are ready to live expectantly, type I expect God's best for my life. There is no limit to what I can do in your life. Expectation is an act of faith. It is believing that I will do what I have promised, even if you don't see it yet. When you live expectantly, you open the door for me to move in greater ways. Faith-filled expectation is powerful. It pulls you closer to my promises and prepares your heart to receive all that I have for you. Life. My precious one, I want you to understand that my miracles are continuous. They don't stop after one breakthrough or one answered prayer. I am a God of abundance, and I have so much more to give you. The blessings I have for you are not limited. They flow like a river that never runs dry. I want you to live in a place of expectation, knowing that my miracles are always unfolding. You may experience a miracle today, and there will be more tomorrow. I never run out of goodness, and I never tire of blessing you. My heart is full of love for you, and I desire to fill your life with joy, peace, and abundance. There is no limit to my power, and as long as you stay close to me, you will see miracle after miracle unfold. If you believe that God's miracles are endless, type God's blessings never stop. Each day is an opportunity for you to experience more of my love and power. There is always more, and I want you to keep reaching for it. Do not settle for less than what I have for you. Keep your faith strong, and keep your eyes on me, for I have many more blessings in store. You may not see them all at once, but trust that they are coming, one after the other. As you walk with me, you will see that the miracles I perform are not just for your benefit, they are also meant to be a testimony to others. Your life is a light that shines brightly, showing the world what I can do. When you live in the overflow of my blessings, you inspire others to believe in my power. Together, we will create a story of miracles that will touch many lives. My child, I see the weariness in your heart. Life's trials can feel heavy, and sometimes the weight of it all makes you question your own strength. But let me tell you this, you are not alone, and you are stronger than you think. I am here with you, and I have already given you the strength to face whatever comes your way. It may not always feel like it, but deep within you is the courage and resilience that I have placed there. You do not have to rely on your own strength alone. I am your strength. When you feel weak, turn to me. When you feel like giving up, lean on me. I am holding you up with my mighty hand, and I will never let you fall. Remember, you are my child, and I am your father. Just as a parent would never abandon their child, I will never abandon you. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and I will carry you through the darkest valleys. If you believe that God is your strength, type God is my strength. You may be going through something right now that feels overwhelming. It may seem like the trial in front of you is too big to overcome. But I want you to remember that I am bigger than any trial. I have already overcome the world. The challenges you face are temporary, but my love and strength are eternal. You may not see the way through right now, but trust me, I am guiding you. There is light at the end of this tunnel, and I am walking with you every step of the way. Do not be afraid to ask for my help. You do not need to do this on your own. I am with you, always. I am the one who strengthens you when you feel weak, who gives you peace when you feel anxious, and who fills your heart with hope when you feel discouraged. Trust in me, and you will find the strength to keep going, no matter what comes your way. My beloved one, your faithfulness does not go unnoticed. Every time you trust in me, even when it's hard, I see it. Every prayer you pray, every time you choose to believe in my promises over fear, you are sowing seeds that will grow into blessings. Faithfulness is powerful. It is the soil in which miracles take root. You may not see the results right away, but I want you to know that your faith is making a difference. I am a rewarder of those who diligently seek me. Your faithfulness is precious to me, and I am preparing blessings for you that will exceed your expectations. Stay faithful, even in the small things, for nothing you do in faith is ever wasted. I see the quiet acts of obedience, the moments of prayer when no one else is watching, and the times when you choose love over bitterness. All of it matters. If you believe that faithfulness brings blessings, type I choose faithfulness. Sometimes it may feel like your faithfulness is unnoticed by the world, but know that I see everything. I see your heart, and I am preparing blessings that are far beyond what you could imagine. Keep walking with me, and you will see those seeds of faith grow into a harvest of joy, peace, and fulfillment. I am working on your behalf, and soon, the blessings will unfold in ways that will leave you in awe of my goodness. Do not be discouraged by delays or setbacks. I am the God of perfect timing, and I am never late. Every act of faith, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to the blessings I have prepared for you. Stay faithful in the journey, and you will see my promises fulfilled. Trust that I am working, even when you cannot see it. My precious one, there are times when it feels like you are hitting wall after wall, when no matter what you do, the obstacles in front of you seem impossible to overcome. But I want you to know that I am the God who breaks down barriers. Whatever is standing in your way, I can remove it. The doors that are closed can be opened, the mountains that seem too tall can be moved. Nothing is impossible for me. There may be barriers in your life that seem to hold you back, whether they are internal struggles, external challenges, or things beyond your control. But trust me, I can break through them all. I am the waymaker.you. If you believe that God can break through your barriers, type God will make a way. Do not be discouraged by the size of the obstacle in front of you. Remember, I am with you. I have gone before you, and I am already working on your behalf. The barriers you face today will become testimonies of my power and faithfulness tomorrow. Trust that I am breaking down walls, removing obstacles, and making the crooked paths straight for you. Sometimes the greatest barrier is in your mind, the fear, the doubt, the belief that you are not capable. Let me remind you that you are capable because I am with you. Do not let fear hold you back. I have given you everything you need to succeed, and I am walking with you every step of the way. The barriers will fall, and you will move forward in victory. My beloved child, never underestimate the power of prayer. Prayer is your direct line to me, and through it, you can access all the strength, wisdom, and peace that I have to offer. When you pray, you are not speaking into the air, you are speaking directly to my heart. Every prayer you lift up is heard, and I respond with love and power. Prayer changes things. It moves mountains, opens doors, and brings miracles into your life. When you pray, you invite me into your circumstances. No matter how big or small the issue, I care about it because I care about you. Prayer is not just a ritual, it is a conversation between us, a time for you to bring your heart before me and for me to pour out my love and guidance into your life. If you believe in the power of prayer, type "prayer changes everything." Do not grow weary in prayer, my child. Sometimes the answers take time, but I am always listening. Even when the answer is delayed, know that I am working in ways you cannot yet see. Your prayers are powerful, and they are making a difference. Keep bringing your heart to me, and trust that I am responding even when it takes longer than you hoped. In moments of doubt, remember the times I have answered your prayers before. Hasn't my faithfulness carried you this far? I have never failed you, and I never will. Each prayer you pray is precious to me, and I will always answer, sometimes in ways you don't expect, but always for your good. Let prayer be your constant connection to me, a source of strength and peace in every situation. My child, I know that at times, the future can seem uncertain. The world around you may feel chaotic, and you may wonder what tomorrow holds. But I want you to know this, I hold your future in my hands. You do not need to be afraid, for I am the God of hope, and I have good plans for you. Your future is full of promise because I am the one guiding you. I have plans to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that I am working all things for your good. Even the challenges you face today are part of a greater plan that will lead you to a place of joy, peace, and fulfillment. Do not let fear of the unknown steal your peace. I am already in your tomorrow, preparing the way for you. If you trust that God holds your future, type "My future is in God's hands." Your future is bright, my child. I have good things in store for you. The dreams I have placed in your heart are there for a reason, and I will bring them to fruition in my perfect timing. Keep your eyes on me, and do not let the distractions of this world pull you away from the hope I have given you. I am your anchor, and no storm can shake you when you are rooted in me. Even when the path ahead seems unclear, know that I am with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My plans for you are filled with hope, and I will guide you step by step into the future I have designed for you. Trust in me, and watch as I unfold blessings that exceed your greatest expectations. Your future is secure because I am the one leading you. My beloved child, I want you to know that victory is already yours. The battles you face may seem tough, and at times you may feel defeated, but I have already won the ultimate battle. When I sent my son to die for you, I sealed your victory forever. No matter what challenges you face, no matter how big the obstacles may seem, you are walking in victory because you are walking with me. The enemy may try to convince you otherwise. He may whisper lies that make you doubt, but remember this, I have overcome the world. Through me, you are more than a conqueror. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead is at work in you. You are not fighting for victory, you are fighting from victory. The outcome has already been decided, and you are on the winning side. If you believe that victory is yours, type "I have victory in Jesus." When the trials come, do not let them shake your faith. I am with you, and I will not allow anything to defeat you. Stand firm in the knowledge that I am fighting for you, even when you cannot see it. I have sent my angels to surround you, and I am working behind the scenes to turn every situation around for your good. The enemy has no power over you, for you are mine, and I have claimed victory over all things. Do not be afraid to walk in the boldness of that victory. You are not a victim, you are a victor. You are more than capable of overcoming every challenge that comes your way because I am giving you the strength, wisdom, and courage to rise above it all. Trust in me, and know that no matter what you face, you are already victorious. My child, do you know that a heart full of gratitude can change everything? Gratitude opens the door to more blessings. When you take the time to thank me for what I have already done in your life, it positions your heart to receive even more. A grateful heart recognizes that every good and perfect gift comes from me, and that acknowledgement brings peace and joy, no matter the circumstances. When you focus on what is going right, instead of what is going wrong, you shift your perspective. You begin to see my hand in every area of your life, and that brings contentment and joy. Even in the hard times, there are always reasons to be thankful. I am with you, and I am always providing for you, even in ways you may not immediately notice. Take a moment each day to thank me for those small blessings. They add up to so much more than you realize. If you believe in the power of gratitude, type "Thank you, God, for all my blessings." Gratitude also strengthens your faith. When you remember all the ways I have been faithful in the past, it becomes easier to trust me with the future. Look back on the miracles I have already done in your life. The doors I've opened, the times I've protected you, the prayers I've answered, they are all reminders that I am working for your good. Gratitude keeps your heart aligned with my goodness, and it prepares you for the next wave of blessings. A grateful heart also transforms your relationships. When you live with thankfulness, it overflows into how you treat others. Gratitude breeds kindness and generosity, and it draws people toward you, showing them the love of Christ in your life. Let your heart be a reflection of all the good I have poured into you, and watch as that gratitude leads to even greater blessings. My beloved one, I see how your past still weighs on your heart. There may be moments of regret, shame, or hurt that seem to linger, making you feel like you can't move forward. But I want you to hear me clearly. Your past does not define you. I have forgiven you, and I am calling you into a future filled with hope. It's time to let go of what lies behind and step fully into the new life I have for you. The mistakes you've made, the pain you've experienced, none of it is too great for my grace. I have washed you clean. When I look at you, I don't see your failures or your past. I see my beloved child, covered in my love and forgiveness. The enemy wants to keep you trapped in the past, but I am calling you into freedom. Do not allow what happened yesterday to steal the joy of what I have for you today. If you believe God has freed you from your past, type "I am free in Christ." Letting go of the past doesn't mean forgetting what happened, but it does mean releasing the hold it has on you. I am giving you a fresh start every single day. My mercies are new every morning, and with each sunrise, you have the opportunity to begin again. The past is behind you, and I am making all things new. You are not bound by your past. You are free to walk in the fullness of my grace and love. There is so much more I want to do in your life, but to receive it, you must be willing to release the past. Don't let yesterday's wounds hold you back from today's blessings. You have a bright future ahead, and I am leading you toward it. Trust me with your past, and let me turn even the darkest moments into a testimony of my goodness and grace. My child, do you know that you were created for a purpose? I designed you with a specific plan in mind, and your life is full of meaning. You may have wondered at times what your purpose is, or if you even have one. But let me assure you, I have called you by name, and I have a purpose for you that is uniquely yours. No one else can fulfill the role I have given you. You were not created by accident. Every part of you is intentional. The gifts, talents, and passions I have placed within you are all part of the plan I have for your life. I want you to walk confidently in the knowledge that I am guiding you toward your purpose, even when it feels unclear. Trust me to reveal each step, one at a time. You may not see the full picture yet, but know that I am leading you to something beautiful. If you believe that God has a purpose for you, type "God has a plan for my life." Your purpose is not just about what you do, it's about who you are in me. I have called you to be a light in this world, to reflect my love and goodness wherever you go. Whether it's through your work, your relationships, or the way you serve others, you are fulfilling your purpose every day as you walk with me. Don't worry about finding the perfect path, just stay close to me, and I will guide you in all things. Sometimes you may feel like you're not doing enough or that you're not living up to your potential. But let me remind you, I am the one who defines your purpose, not the world. You are already enough in me. As you trust in me and continue to follow where I lead, you will see how each piece of your life fits into the greater plan I have for you. Your purpose is unfolding, and I will be with you every step of the way. My beloved child, do not worry about tomorrow, for I am your provider. I know the needs of your heart even before you speak them, and I am already at work to meet those needs. Whether you are in need of financial provision, healing, or direction, I am the God who provides. I care for the birds of the air and the flowers of the field, and how much more do I care for you, my precious one? Trust in my provision. You do not have to strive or struggle to make things happen. I am the one who opens doors and makes a way when there seems to be no way. When you trust in me, you are placing your faith in the one who owns all things, who controls the universe, and who loves you deeply. I have not forgotten you, and I will not leave you lacking. If you trust that God will provide, type "God is my provider." Sometimes it's easy to focus on what you don't have, but I want you to focus on what I have already given you. I am always providing for you, even in ways you may not see. Every good thing in your life is a gift from me. As you trust in my provision, I will continue to bless you abundantly. Keep your heart open to receiving all that I have for you. There may be seasons when it feels like you are in need, but even in those times, I am working behind the scenes to meet your needs in ways you can't yet imagine. I will never let you go without what is necessary for your well-being. Trust me with your finances, your health, your future, and your dreams. I am the God who provides, and you are safe in my hands. My beloved child, I know there are times when fear creeps into your heart. The uncertainties of life can make you anxious, worried about what might happen next. But hear this, you are not created to live in fear. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Fear may try to steal your peace, but you have the power to overcome it by placing your trust in me. I understand your worries, the unknown can feel intimidating. But remember, I am with you, and I am greater than any fear you might face. When you feel fear rising within you, turn to me. Let my presence calm your heart and remind you that I am in control. Nothing happens outside of my knowledge, and I am working all things for your good. You do not have to face fear alone because I am walking this path with you. If you believe that God is greater than your fears, type "I choose faith over fear." Faith is trusting me even when you cannot see the full picture. It's believing that I am good even when things feel uncertain. Faith doesn't mean you will never feel afraid, but it means that you choose to trust in me despite your fears. When fear tries to shake you, let your faith stand firm, like an anchor holding you steady in the storm. Every time you choose faith over fear, you strengthen your relationship with me. You are learning to trust in my goodness, my protection, and my provision. I will never fail you. I am your refuge, your fortress in times of trouble. Come to me when you feel afraid, and I will cover you with my peace that surpasses all understanding. Fear has no place in the heart of one who trusts in me. You are safe in my hands, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. Let go of the fear that holds you back, and step boldly into the future I have prepared for you. With me by your side, there is nothing to fear. My precious child, I want you to experience the fullness of joy. I created you for joy, not just moments of happiness, but a deep, abiding joy that flows from your relationship with me. This joy is not dependent on your circumstances, it is rooted in my presence. When you stay close to me, your heart is filled with a joy that the world cannot give and cannot take away. Joy is not something you have to search for. I am the source of your joy, and I am always with you. No matter what you are going through, you can experience joy because I am at work in your life. Even in the middle of trials, my joy can be your strength. This joy is a fruit of my spirit, and it grows in your heart when you trust in me and keep your eyes on my goodness. If you believe that God is your source of joy, type God fills me with joy. The world may try to convince you that joy comes from material things, success, or approval from others. But true joy, lasting joy, comes from me alone. When you seek me first, everything else falls into place. My joy is your strength, and it will carry you through every season of life. Whether in times of abundance or in times of lack, my joy will sustain you. Remember, joy is a choice. You can choose joy by focusing on my goodness and my promises, even when things don't go the way you planned. I have already overcome the world, and because of that, you can live in joy, knowing that victory is yours. Let my joy fill your heart and overflow into every area of your life, bringing light and hope to those around you. As you walk in joy, you become a reflection of my love to the world. Your joy is contagious, and it inspires others to seek the same joy in me. Let your life be a testament to the joy that comes from knowing me, and watch how it transforms your heart and the hearts of those you encounter. My child, I want you to understand something deep in your heart. My love for you is unconditional. There is nothing you can do to earn it, and there is nothing you can do to lose it. My love for you is not based on your performance, your achievements, or your failures. I love you simply because you are mine. When you make mistakes, my love for you does not diminish. I am a loving father, and just as a parent loves their child regardless of their behavior, my love for you remains steadfast. You don't have to prove yourself to me. You don't have to work for my approval. You already have it. I loved you from the very beginning, and I will love you forever. If you believe in God's unconditional love, type God loves me just as I am. The world may try to convince you that love is conditional, that it must be earned or deserved. But my love is different. It is perfect love, and perfect love casts out fear. You never have to fear losing my love. Even in your weakest moments, even when you feel unworthy, my love surrounds you. You are precious to me, and nothing can separate you from my love. Let go of the pressure to be perfect. You are already loved beyond measure. When you rest in the truth of my love, you will find peace and security that nothing else can offer. My love is your safe place, your refuge, and it is always there for you. You are never too far from me, and my arms are always open, ready to embrace you with love and grace. Live your life in the light of my love. Let it fill your heart and guide your actions. When you truly understand how deeply you are loved, you can love others with the same unconditional love. My love is meant to be shared, and as you love others, you reflect the love I have poured into your heart. My beloved one, peace is something the world desperately longs for, but I offer you a peace that is beyond anything the world can give. My peace is not fleeting, it is a deep, abiding peace that fills your heart and mind even in the midst of chaos. When you live in my peace, you are grounded in the knowledge that I am in control, and you can rest, knowing that I am working all things for your good. This peace I give you is not based on your circumstances. It comes from my presence in your life. When you trust me fully, when you surrender your worries and anxieties to me, you will experience the peace that only I can provide. It is a peace that guards your heart and mind, protecting you from fear and doubt. If you believe in God's peace, type God's peace fills my heart. There will be times when the world around you seems uncertain, when storms arise, and fear tries to enter your heart. But my peace is greater than any storm. I am the calm in the storm, and when you keep your eyes on me, you will not be shaken. Let my peace be the anchor of your soul, holding you steady even when the waves of life crash against you. My peace is available to you at all times. You don't have to earn it or chase after it. It is my gift to you, a gift that is freely given because I love you. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, come to me, and I will give you rest. I will quiet your heart and remind you that I am in control. No matter what you face, my peace is always within reach. Let my peace fill your heart and overflow into your life. When you live in my peace, others will notice. You will become a beacon of calm in a world that is often filled with chaos. Your life will reflect my presence, and others will be drawn to the peace that only comes from knowing me. As you walk in peace, you will also help bring peace to those around you. My beloved, I created you for a life of purpose. You are not meant to simply go through the motions or live a life of emptiness. I designed you with specific gifts, talents, and passions, and I want you to use them to fulfill the calling I have placed on your life. There is meaning and purpose in everything you do when you do it for me. You may have wondered what your purpose is, but let me assure you, you are not here by accident. I have a plan for your life that is far greater than anything you could imagine. It may not always be clear to you right now, but trust that I am guiding you step by step. As you seek me, I will reveal my purpose for you. Stay close to me, and I will lead you into a life that is rich with meaning and fulfillment. If you believe that God has a purpose for your life, type I am created for a purpose. Living in your purpose does not mean everything will always be easy, but it does mean that everything you do will have significance. Your life matters, and the way you live it makes a difference in the world. Whether in big or small ways, every action, every word, every step you take in faith is part of fulfilling the purpose I have for you. You don't have to have everything figured out. I am with you, guiding you along the way. Trust me to open the right doors, bring the right people into your life, and provide the resources you need to fulfill your purpose. As you walk with me, you will find that I am continually shaping you and equipping you for what I have called you to do. Live boldly, knowing that your life has meaning. You are here for a reason. As you continue to follow me, you will see that every step you take is part of the beautiful plan I have for you. Your life will be filled with the fulfillment and joy that comes from living in the center of my will. My precious child, I know that the world can feel uncertain at times, and fear can creep into your heart when you think about the dangers you face. But I want you to know, I am your protector. I watch over you day and night, shielding you from harm. Nothing happens to you that is outside of my knowledge, and I will not let anything come into your life that you cannot handle with my strength. You do not need to fear what tomorrow may bring because I am already there. I see every danger, every challenge, and every obstacle long before they come. And I have already put my hand of protection around you. When you trust in me, you can walk confidently, knowing that I am your shield, your refuge, and your stronghold. If you believe that God is your protector, type God is my refuge. Remember how I protected Daniel in the lion's den and how I kept Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego safe in the fiery furnace? The same power that kept them safe is watching over you today. My angels are surrounding you, guarding your steps. Every time you pray, "Deliver me from evil," I answer that prayer. I am always working to protect you, even in ways you may not see. My child, do not let fear take hold of your heart. I am stronger than anything that could come against you. Whether it's physical danger, emotional struggles, or spiritual battles, I am with you. When the enemy tries to intimidate you with fear, remember that I have already defeated him. No weapon formed against you will prosper because I am your defender. When you feel overwhelmed, run to me. I am your safe place. In my presence, you will find peace, safety, and rest. When you place your trust in me, you can live without fear, knowing that I am always watching over you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. You are safe in my hands. My beloved one, there is something I want you to hold tightly to. I am faithful. I have never broken a promise, and I never will. Throughout all generations, I have been faithful to my people, and that faithfulness extends to you. You can trust me completely because I do not change. What I promise, I will do. There may be times when it seems like your prayers are going unanswered or when the road ahead looks uncertain, but know this, I am always faithful to my word. Even when you don't understand my timing or my ways, you can trust that I am working for your good. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My faithfulness endures, and you can rest in the assurance that I will always keep my promises. If you trust in God's faithfulness, type God is faithful. Think back to all the ways I have been faithful to you in the past. Haven't I always provided for you? Haven't I always come through, even when things seemed impossible? Let those memories strengthen your faith, knowing that I am the same God now as I was then. The same faithfulness that carried you through those past challenges will carry you through whatever you are facing today. Even when you are weak, I remain faithful. My faithfulness is not dependent on your performance or your strength, it is rooted in my unchanging character. When you falter, I am still holding you. When you doubt, I am still guiding you. My love and faithfulness are constant, and you can lean on them with full confidence. I want you to live with peace in your heart, knowing that I will always be true to my word. I will never fail you. There may be delays, there may be times of waiting, but I promise that I will always fulfill what I have spoken over your life. Hold on to my promises, and you will see my faithfulness at work in ways that will amaze you. My child, I know there are times when you don't know which way to turn. Life can feel complicated, and the decisions you face can seem overwhelming. But I want you to know, I am here to guide you. I see the entire path of your life, and I know the best way forward for you. When you trust in me, I will lead you on the path that leads to peace, joy, and fulfillment. You don't have to figure everything out on your own. I am your shepherd, and just as a shepherd leads his sheep to green pastures and still waters, I will lead you to the best places for your soul. When you are unsure of what to do, simply come to me in prayer, and I will guide you. I will open the doors that need to be opened and close the ones that aren't right for you. If you trust in God's guidance, type God leads my steps. I know that sometimes it's hard to trust when you can't see the whole picture. But trust me, I see what you cannot see. My perspective is eternal, and I know exactly what you need at every moment. Even when the path seems unclear, I am working to direct your steps. When you surrender your plans to me, I will guide you with wisdom and love. You don't need to have all the answers. I am the answer. I will give you wisdom when you ask, and I will show you the way when you trust in me. Sometimes my guidance comes as a quiet whisper in your heart, and other times it comes through circumstances and people I place in your life. Be still, listen to my voice, and I will guide you along the best path for your life. Know that I am with you every step of the way. You will never be lost as long as you keep your eyes on me. I will guide you through the valleys and lead you to the mountaintops. I have a plan for your life, and as you trust in me, I will direct your steps toward the blessings I have prepared for you. My beloved one, surrender is not always easy, but it is the path to true peace and fulfillment. I know the plans I have for you, and they are good. When you surrender your life, your plans, and your desires to me, you are placing yourself in the safest hands. I know what is best for you, and my plans are far greater than anything you could plan for yourself. Surrendering does not mean giving up. It means letting go of the need to control everything and trusting me to lead you. I see the bigger picture, and I am working everything out for your good. When you hold on too tightly to your own plans, you may miss the greater blessings I have in store for you. But when you surrender to my will, you open yourself to the fullness of my blessings. If you are ready to surrender to God's will, type I trust God's plan. There is freedom in surrender. When you stop striving and let me take control, you will find peace that surpasses all understanding. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. I am here to carry it for you. Trust that my will for your life is good, pleasing, and perfect. Even when things don't make sense to you, trust that I am working behind the scenes for your benefit. Surrender is an act of faith. It is saying, God, I trust you with my life, my future, and everything I hold dear. When you live in surrender, you will see that I am able to do far more than you could ever ask or imagine. I am not just asking you to let go, I am inviting you to step into a life of freedom and purpose. Trust me, and watch how I lead you into a life filled with my presence and blessings. You are not giving up control to someone who doesn't care. I care deeply for you, and my plans for you are filled with love and grace. Surrendering to me is the most secure thing you can do because I am your loving Father, and I desire only what is best for you. Let go of your worries, your fears, and your need to control everything, and place your trust fully in me. I will never lead you astray. My precious child, I want you to live a life of abundance. I am the God of abundance, and I desire to bless you richly in every area of your life. This doesn't just mean material abundance, but abundance in love, peace, joy, and purpose. I have more for you than you can imagine, and I am ready to pour out my blessings on you when you walk in obedience and faith. Abundant life is not about having more things, it's about having more of me. When you draw close to me, you will experience an overflow of my blessings in every area of your life. I will fill your heart with joy, your mind with peace, and your soul with purpose. You will walk in my favor, and everything you do will prosper because you are connected to the source of all good things. If you believe in God's abundance, type I live in God's abundance. You do not need to strive for abundance. I am the one who provides. When you seek me first, everything else will be added to you. I am your provider, and I will meet all of your needs according to my riches in glory. Do not worry about what you will eat, drink, or wear. Trust that I will supply all of your needs. I am a good father, and I delight in blessing my children. As you live in my abundance, let it overflow into the lives of others. I bless you so that you can be a blessing. Share the love, joy, and peace that I have given you with those around you. Be generous with your time, your resources, and your heart, and watch how I continue to pour out even more blessings on you. The more you give, the more you will receive, for I am the God of endless abundance. Remember, my child, that you are not limited. With me, there are no limits to what you can accomplish and receive. I am able to do immeasurably more than all you could ask or imagine. Live boldly, knowing that I have more in store for you than you can comprehend. Walk in faith, and you will experience the abundant life that I have promised.